Hello there, in this tutorial I'm going to discuss about creating a drop-down list in MS Excel. So drop-down list will help you in some extent to, for example, you need to create a document, and in document, for example, you need to put a title like Mr., Mrs. and Miss, like that. For example, you have a task to create a list where you need to have the name, for example, of your new employees. You need to add those lists. So in that case, Mr., Mrs., and all the time you need to write it down. So in that case, it is required that you have the drop down list, so that you will save some time from the same repetitive work. Now, for example, you have office and cities. Your office are situated in different cities. Your office is situated in a different state as well. So drop down list in that case require. Now, for example, I want to create a title here. That I need to put at the title, and here I write it down here that we require Mr., then Miss, Mrs. This is the thing we require. So I'm saving here. In the name bar I'm writing title. So title has been saved. Now in sheet 1 I'm going to data validation. In data validation I need to go to the list. In list equal title. Okay, and you can see a drop down list is prepared now. So I have got 3 options now: Mr., Miss, Mrs. I'm saying Mr. Let me name something like, okay, now city. Again I need a drop down list. May require the drop down list. Better I'm going with city as well. Let me go with it. So in city, let me say it's Indore, Jaipur, Gurugram. So this is these three lists I made. So I'm selecting here, and here I'm saying city, entering name. Now go with the data validation once again. I'm saying list, and list I'm saying here equal to city. And in city I got the options. So in city I got the option. I said that let me say Gurugram. Now in state as well, so state is again required. So I say Madhya Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh. Then I say Rajasthan, and Gurugram comes in Noida. Sorry, Haryana. Okay, so these 3 states has been situated: Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Haryana. I'm selecting these, and I say state. And go with these name. Let me go to sheet 1, data validation, list, and let me say state as well. Okay, so I got the option Haryana, and then you can put your employee ID, like for example say 56. Okay, so this is how we can create the list and all the time. Now this is what the option is. For example, if I drag, because this is for the only one cell, one row has been selected, and that's why it has been mentioned only one cell. Again in second cell you need to do the same cell. The better you drag this particular thing till here, and sorry, you will always get the options like you can change the drop down list here, Like if you want Mrs., you want Mr., Miss, Mrs., like that. All the time you can very easily change, so nothing to lose about. You have the option to change this particular via drop down list. You can create the list. Now here as well, I'm easily dropping down this. You can very easily say it's Jaipur, then it's indoor. You can very easily change this Jaipur indoor, again Jaipur. Okay, let me go with indoor this time, and okay, good go. Now once again you get select the state, so I'm changing here with Haryana, some Rajasthan, and say let me go with Madhya Pradesh this time. Sorry, it's Haryana. Gurugram is in Haryana, so Indore should be in Madhya Pradesh. I'm selecting like that. Then Jaipur again, go with Rajasthan. Jaipur again, go with Rajasthan. Indore, go with Madhya Pradesh. Gurgaon is Haryana. So you can like that. Now for example, you need in employee ID, you have only 4 IDs, so you can't write more than that. For example, if I select here, go with the data validation, and I want the limitation. So in limitation, you will go to text limit. In text limit, for example, if you say that equals to, if you select that equals to, in that case the length will be that if you say that not more than 4, so length in that case will be go with 4. So equals to 4, the only 4 word will be allowed. Like if I say FK60, so when I say, it will say that restricted and it's invalid. And if I say that FK1, then also it will say that it's an invalid value. But if I say that FK10, then I'm allowed to write, because 4 digit has been confirmed that it not going to not be lesser than that. So this is what the value employee ID will be. Another case it will be, now for example, another trick, for example, if you want this entire list into the full screen, if I say that this data tab and this ribbon tab should delete it, so you will get the option called view. In view tab you will get the option called full, like in the full that you get full screen. So entire thing will be hidden in that case, data tab and then your ribbon. To bring that back, you can go with the escape button, so it will be back. So with escape you can back with these. So this is how what the data validation is all about. And from data validation you can create a drop down list, which is very much required. This data validation option is basically is required to create a drop down list, and all many things are there. So hope you learned something about data validation, and from the data validation we'll learn about how to create a drop down list. Thanks for watching. You have other options as well. You can try whole number, decimal, list, date, time, and you can create your custom links as well. So with that you can create your formula as well. So this is what the data validation is, and basically you create a drop down list from it. So hope you learned something from it. Thanks for watching.